Question 1. Which layer of the OSI model handles the conversion of network addresses into physical addresses and determines the optimal path for data transmission between the sender and receiver? A. Transport. B. Data link. C. Physical. D. Network. Correct answer: D. Network. The network layer, layer 3, is responsible for logical addressing, path determination, and routing. It translates logical IP addresses into physical MAC addresses and ensures that data packets are sent along the most efficient route across networks. Question 2. What are logical groupings of SNMP systems called? A. Communities. B. Mirrors. C. Nodes. D. Pairs. Correct answer: A. Communities. In SNMP, communities are logical groupings that define a relationship between an SNMPI agent and an SNMP manager. Communities help control access and manage devices within the network. Question 3. Which of the following is not a typical packet sent during the standard DHCP process? A. DHC pack. B. DHC discover. C. DHC puffer. D. DHCP prove. Correct answer: D. DHCP prove. The DHCP prove packet is not part of the standard DHCP process. The normal DHCP process involves 4 steps: DHCP discover, DHC puffer, DHC prequest, and DHC pack, which are used to assign IP addresses dynamically to clients. Question 4. What command line tool is used to check the accessibility of a remote network host? A. Ping. B. Tracert. C. Dig. D. Netstat. Correct answer: A. Ping. The ping command is used to test the reachability of a remote network host by sending ICMP echo request packets and waiting for a response, verifying the host's availability, and measuring round-trip time. Question 5. Which protocol is used to create a secure tunnel between 2 networks over the Internet? A. CHAP. B. PAP. C. PPTP. D. SLAP. Correct answer: C. PPTP. PPTP, point-to-point tunneling protocol, is a network protocol used to create secure tunnels between 2 networks over the Internet, providing encryption and authentication for data transmission. Question 6. What is the IEE standard commonly known as PoE+? A. 802.3AA. B. 802.3AC. C. 802.3AF. D. 802.3AKI. Correct answer: D. 802.3AT. 802.3AT, also known as PoE+, is an IEE standard that supplies up to 25.5 watts of power to compatible devices through Ethernet cables. This provides higher power delivery compared to the 802.3AF standard, which supplies only 15.4 watts. Question 7. Kane is setting up frame relay for point-to-point sub-interfaces. Which of the following actions should he avoid during the configuration? A. Choose point-to-point as the sub-interface type. B. Assign an IP address to the physical interface. C. Configure a local DLCI on each sub-interface. D. Activate frame. Relay encapsulation on the physical interface. Correct answer, B. Assign an IP address to the physical interface. When setting up frame relay using point-to-point sub-interfaces, each sub-interface should be given its own IP address instead of assigning one to the main physical interface. Assigning an IP to the physical interface may lead to routing issues and conflicts, since sub-interfaces are designed to function separately with individual configurations. Question 8. Which term describes the total number of hops required to reach a specific node? A. Connections. B. Hop count. C. Jump list. D. Link stops. Correct answer, B. Hop count. Hop count represents the number of intermediate devices, such as routers, that data packets must pass through before reaching their destination. It is a key metric used in routing protocols to determine the most efficient path for data transmission. Question 9. A high MTBF value suggests that a component or system is unreliable and more prone to failure. A. True. B. False. Correct answer, B. False. A high mean time between failures, MTBF, indicates greater reliability, reflecting the average duration a system or component is expected to function without experiencing a failure. Question 10. Which OSI layer best corresponds to the functional scope of an HTTP proxy? A. Transport. B. Application. C. Presentation. D. Session. Correct answer, B. Application. An HTTP proxy operates at the application layer of the OSI model. This layer handles high-level protocols, such as HTTP, which are responsible for web traffic. The proxy intercepts, filters, caches, and forwards HTTP requests, making it an essential component for managing and securing web communications. Question 20. Which virtual component is responsible for managing the MAC-to-port forwarding table? A. Virtual PBX. B. Virtual desktop. C. Virtual switch. D. Virtual server. Correct answer, C. Virtual switch. A virtual switch is responsible for maintaining a MAC-to-port forwarding table. It operates similarly to a physical switch by directing network traffic between virtual machines based on their MAC addresses, enabling efficient communication within virtualized environments. Question 12. What factors determine the maximum number of virtual machines that can run on a single host? A. Available physical RAM. B. Allocated virtual RAM. C. Physical NICs. D. Virtual NICCs. Correct answer, A. Available physical RAM. The number of virtual machines that can run on a single host is primarily constrained by the amount of available physical RAM. Each VM requires a certain amount of RAM to operate efficiently, and once the host's physical RAM is exhausted, additional VMs cannot be launched without impacting performance. While other factors, such as CPU power, storage, and network bandwidth, also play a role, RAM is typically the most immediate bottleneck in virtualization environments. Question 13. What term refers to a dedicated local network made up of devices that enable data access? A. SDN. B. NAS. C. ISSI. D. AN. Correct answer D. SAN. A SAN, storage area network, is a high-speed network that connects storage devices to servers, allowing block-level data access. It enhances storage performance and simplifies centralized storage management. Question 14. A technician needs to monitor the network infrastructure's performance after recent upgrades. What should the technician do to ensure a reliable comparison? A. Regression test. B. Speed test. C. Baseline. D. Statement of work. Correct answer C. Baseline. A baseline is a record of the network's performance metrics before and after changes. It serves as a reference point to assess the impact of upgrades or modifications on network performance. Baselines typically include data such as bandwidth usage, latency, error rates, and other performance indicators. By comparing post-upgrade metrics to the baseline, the technician can identify improvements or issues caused by the upgrade. Question 15. The management team wants to prevent unauthorized changes to the corporate network and maintain version control. Which document would best help achieve this objective? A. Incident Response Plan. B. Business Continuity Plan. C. Change Management Policy. D. Acceptable Use Policy. Correct answer: Change Management Policy. A change management policy outlines the procedures for requesting, reviewing, approving, and documenting changes to the network infrastructure. It helps prevent unauthorized or unnecessary modifications, ensures version control, and minimizes disruptions caused by changes. This policy typically involves approval processes, testing requirements, and record-keeping to maintain network integrity. Question 16. Which tool can be used to generate syslog entries on a Linux-based operating system? A. Logger. B. Memo. C. Record. D. Trace. Correct answer: A. Logger. Logger is a Linux command line tool used to send messages to the syslog system. It allows users to create custom log entries, which are recorded in system log files to aid in monitoring and troubleshooting system issues. Question 17. At which layer of the OSI model do protocols that use a three-way handshake for data transmission function? A. Layer 2. B. Layer 3. C. Layer 4. D. Layer 5. Correct answer: C. Layer 4. Protocols such as TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, which employ a three-way handshake, function at Layer 4 of the OSI model, also known as the transport layer. This layer is responsible for ensuring reliable data transmission and managing the establishment, maintenance, and termination of communication sessions between devices. Question 18. Which protocol is used by the ping command? A. SMTP. B. ICMP. C. ICP. D. SNMP. Correct answer: B. ICMP. The ping utility uses ICMP, Internet Control Message Protocol, to send echo request packets to a target host and receive echo reply packets. This helps verify network connectivity and measure round-trip time between devices. Question 19. Which EIGRP command can display the IP addresses of neighboring devices and verify the EIGRP retransmit intervals and queue counts? A. R1 or show IP EIGRP adjacency. B. R1 at show IP EIGRP neighbors. C. R1 at show IP EIGRP topology. D. R1 show IP EIGRP interfaces. Correct answer: E. R1 for show IP EIGRP neighbors. The show IP EIGRP neighbors command displays detailed information about EIGRP neighbors, including their IP addresses, retransmit intervals, and queue counts. This helps verify neighbor relationships and troubleshoot connectivity issues. Question 20. Which session type is typically used for streaming music? A. UDP. B. TCP. C. DP. D. QoS. Correct answer: A. UDP. UDP, User Datagram Protocol, is typically used for streaming music because it provides faster, connectionless data transmission without the overhead of error correction. This allows for continuous data flow, which is essential for real-time applications like audio and video streaming. How many questions did you get right? Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.